Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Birds of the Rodeo. I'm Eric, the resident Eagles fan.
I'm Orlando, the resident Cowboys fan.
And let's get straight to it, man. Micah Parsons is going where?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. He's going nowhere.
Nowhere. I know. So, but he requested a trade.
He requested a trade.
Breaking news.
Yes.
And
You're not even phased.
Not phased in the negative sense. I'm not. Obviously, you hear that, and I'm not going to say I'm excited that he requested a trade. But
No, of course.
I think that this is exactly what needed to be done if his goal is to get a contract from Jerry. Like I said in our last episode, I wanted him to. He kind of did exactly what he didn't do exactly. He didn't say what he wanted and stuff. But yeah, pretty much detailed the entire trade, the negotiation process,
right,
that's been ongoing and why the deal hasn't been done. To where, and the crazy thing is, I said in doing that, it would be in a sense that would get all of the fans, because at the time there were still fans saying like, oh, it's a two-way street. Micah needs to do this, Micah needs to do that. And by coming out and like explaining everything, it would get fans to realize, oh, this is all Jerry's doing.
Yeah.
But the crazy, there are still fans.
Are there yeah, because I'm about to say, what
Jerry.
Okay, how, in what sense? Like, what are they saying?
Basically, I'm thinking they didn't read what he said, because I don't want to read the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, but I read it.
I can give the spark notes of it. He basically said, he's been saying he wanted the deal done early.
He was trying to get it done last year.
He was trying to get it done last year. He did say that his agent advised him against that, told him, no, you should wait. Let these other guys get paid. You'll get more money.
Right.
He told his agent, no, I want the deal done now to secure my future with this team.
Right.
So then he says, so go get the deal done.
Yeah.
He said the agent then reached out to Jerry and Steven.
Yep.
And it was radio silence. He heard nothing. And now the reports are coming out saying that Jerry and Steven were under the impression that the one-on-one conversation, or not one, like just the in-person conversation they were having with Micah throughout the months at training camp, at the Cotton Bowl a few months ago.
Right.
Like that those were their contract negotiations.
In which his agent was not present.
Yeah, and that's idiotic.
Yeah.
To think that that's how you're going to sign what... That's not how it works. This is about to be the biggest NFL defensive contract in NFL history.
Yeah.
This agent is just gonna let this happen.
Well, shoot, even on I mean to cut you off, but even on like a lower scale, in what world does any person like who has an agent, like that needs an agent, in what world do they go into the negotiation room without them present? Like you go in there without your representation.
Literally. And that's just not how it. Even, I don't care what y'all talked about. I don't care what Micah
said. Did he say he was talking about like the leadership of the team? I think that's what he said in the tweet. In the notes.
Yeah, it was a lot. And it's just like, man, a gentleman's agreement is not a contract.
No.
That's not a bind. That is not how NFL, that's not how things work.
No.
That's why. So when I see people defending Jerry, and
Cowboys fans are really like,
it is a small minority West fans for sure.
Okay.
The grand majority of everybody is, you sell the team. Jerry, what are you doing? Pay Micah. But there is still a small minority who are just kind of ignoring the fact that ignoring the fact that Micah told his agent, no, go get the deal done. He admitted to his agent saying don't get, but yeah, he told his agent no. His agent represents him and what he wants.
Right.
Like, yeah, he gives his advice and does this and that, but at the end of the day, it's Micah's decision. Micah's decision when that gets done, if he wants it to get done.
Right.
In terms of paying him, why would Micah pay an agent and then get the deal, the longer this contract?
I don't know. That is,
I don't know what the commission is, 3% or 5%. Why would he give him 5% of that contract?
Right, exactly.
Do it himself.
Exactly. I mean, I'm with you. Full disclosure, like when the news broke, Mike requested a trade, I was at work and I saw it, and I'm not gonna lie, like immediately I kind of started jumping for joy. Like, as the Eagles fan, just like Dallas is imploding. Then I simmered down, I calmed down. And yeah, it probably is just, the ploy of like, all right, man, look, you holding my feet to the fire here.
Mm-hmm.
Get me out of here. Give me the deal done, right? And you said it. Micah explained everything very well, very thought out. The man's been trying to get a deal done for over a year now. and he's tired of these backdoor negotiations. And he's like, I don't know why. Like, why are you even talking to me and not talking to my agent? Like, if anything, Micah's agent needs to be there. Micah doesn't need to be there, right? Because if we know things are going to be said in the heat of the moment or whatever, Jerry's going to say, "Oh, well, I don't even know if he's that good of a player," right? He might say something crazy like that to his agent or whatever. But it is honestly astonishing that any fans are even on Jerry Jones' side right now. I mean, at this point, Micah's teammates are literally coming out tweeting, CeeDee Lamb, pay the man. I can't remember a couple other Cowboys players came out and said, like, pay the man. Like, bro, they know what the deal is, right? Jerry Jones is playing chicken. They're tired of playing chicken.
Right.
Because this happens every year, it seems like. And I don't know, man. I don't understand it. This is your owner. You know him better than I do. Obviously, you're not fazed by this at all, and you think a deal's going to get done.
Yeah. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I was going to say that I think that, I do think a deal's going to get done. And I think that, because Jerry said in his even when he said some of he even agreed, like, this is a negotiation. Like, he literally said Cowboys fans shouldn't lose sleep over it, says things like that. And I think that I tweeted as soon as I saw it, like, that's exactly how you get Jerry to stop the BS. I'll see you week one. Because I think that, and I said that was my initial thoughts. And now I'm sitting here thinking, literally as we're doing this, Jerry still won. Because spent episode after episode, it was still going, and I would be like, "Oh, I'm not talking about it," because I think here we are. Where we are.
Because it's funny because you say, like, this is gonna get Jerry to stop the BS. Is it gonna get Jerry to stop the BS?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Because whoever's contract is up next year, I don't know who, but like,
that's the thing. I think that, and it feels like he kind of tries to one up himself every year. Like, just Martin. Like, even if you go back to Zeke, when Zeke was out, he was trained out in Cabo and everything, that whole thing. Like, he got deal done a little earlier. And then Zach Martin, he held out, and they got done a little later than that. Right. And then CD's deal was like a couple weeks before. And then Dagger's deal was the day of. And now Micah, it's requesting a trade. So it's like, it's kind of building up until maybe a future contract coming down the line. We got to see somebody finally leave. But
let me ask you something, though. Let's go down this rabbit hole real quick. If Micah Parsons were to get traded, what is the haul that you need to get back?
I think the next case scenario is that I think Micah getting traded is the last thing that could possibly happen. Yes, but I think before he got traded, he would either be forced to play for the Cowboys, because he's already this year is his last year on his rookie deal anyway, and then he can be franchise tagged multiple.
Right.
If he's that, which I would understand, if he's that
adamant about leaving,
he would just not play for the next few years.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you think.
Because I told him it's either he would have to play for the Cowboys, but not going to play. Because I don't think Jerry's going to trade him.
Fair.
Because I don't think, because like you said, what would the get back be?
Like, what would you need to get back in order to say
there need to be a team with multiple first round picks in the next number. And they'd have to be
the next year's draft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is impossible. I don't know how you'd even do that.
I can't think of the teams that have multiple first rounders off the top.
What would have to be, one of the picks would have to be a top 10 pick. Yeah. Like, at the worst.
I saw, who did I see?
And they wouldn't even be just this year. Like,
right. No,
it'd be at a ridiculous.
It would have to be like a Ricky Williams type of trade.
Yeah.
Who did I see? I saw, because, he's from Philly, so I'm not buying any stock that Michael Parsons is coming to Philly. I'm not going for that. Who did I see? I saw, what team did they say? Oh, Atlanta. I saw that they said Atlanta, and I was like, I don't know. One, I don't know if Atlanta has the capital to pull off a move like that. And I don't think that makes sense for Atlanta. I haven't really seen, and it's probably because like a lot of people probably realize, like, or they believe at least, like, this is a fluff. Like, Micah's not going anywhere. He just wants to get his deal done, right? So they're probably not like reaching out to teams or like really buying any stock into the fact that like he requested a trade. So because I haven't seen that many reports out about like teams.
When Myles Garrett requested a trade, what were the options? That were the target. I requested a trade. I didn't even see.
It was us. It was, hey, who else was in the market for Myles? I can't remember. It was a handful of teams. I know we were on that list because he spoke about us. We were on that list. There was a couple of lists. I can't remember off the top of my head, but like, yeah, even with Myles Garrett, it's crazy because like Micah, it seems like this is a Myles 2.0. Right? Because, and I thought, for what it's worth, I thought Myles Garrett was seriously done because, like, I mean, he's been in Cleveland his whole career. He's been the best defensive player, and it has literally meant nothing, right? So I thought, okay, like, no, maybe he fully realizes I can't win here in Cleveland. But no, we found out that was all a fluff.
He realizes that he can't win there. He just doesn't care.
Yeah. Well, it was a fluff, right? Like, I don't think he was ever. I mean, because he could have gotten paid anywhere. Not like as much as Cleveland, but like he would have got whatever amount of money he wanted within reason anywhere else. So yeah, I mean, Micah. I mean, I think I'm with you now, right? I mean, unless something drastically changes, like, do you think? Because like I saw the video, or Micah was like he's not practicing anymore, and he's on the sideline, and he's like 10. They literally say he's 10 yards apart from Steve Jones.
And this,
I had nothing. Okay, I didn't know that, but yeah, there was a. Did you see the clip? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, they were on the field at the same time.
Well, him and Steven were like, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that means anything. I don't know. I guess do you really feel like the relationship between Micah and the Joneses is fractured, or like do you think?
No.
Okay.
I think that it's
just a sticky situation.
It's a business relationship.
Yeah.
And like first and foremost. So I think they just the players themselves are just kind of realizing this is how they do business, and to not take it as personal. Yeah. Like, that's how I feel like CD and Dak kind of feel like after everything gets done, I feel like they just kind of brush it off as like, yeah, these dudes, they're not serious to that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of how they do things. So
it also, like, I mean, if you're, I guess if you're anybody that works for the Cowboys that is not a member of the Jones family, like, you got to ask yourself, like, why do we keep operating like this? Like, you're going to scare off the top free agents. Like, no one's going to want to come here and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, that might be one. We never get top free agents, so.
I don't understand. Like, how has nobody ever told Jerry Jones, Steven Jones, like, man, listen, the way y'all do business, it is detrimental to your team.
At the very least, not even just from like a media aspect, like, because now people are like laughing at us. Like, we lose out money this way.
Yeah.
If we signed Micah last year when he wants to, it's the contract is let.
It's same with Dak. You probably say like 30 mil.
With that, he was eligible for a $34 million. That's before the 40.
Yeah,
but it'd have been 34 instead of 40. That's $6 million. This $60 million would have been 45, 50.
Oh man, like I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand. It's like, is Jerry stuck in the 90s? Like I don't know.
I don't know what it is. Like, in his head, any publicity is good publicity as long as they're talking.
That's cool.
If the Cowboys are the headlines, oh my God, Ryan Parsons.
We're serving Jerry Jones right now. They're doing this.
He's winning, so
it's a shame, man. I mean, all I can do is laugh at it as Eagles fan, but like, I'm like, yeah, this would drive me insane if my owner operated like this. Like, it really would. I'm not even gonna lie. So like, I respect how calm and cool you. I mean, because you're used to it, but like, I mean, those Cowboys fans who are still riding with him, they're just they're delusional at this point,
right?
Because like they don't know who else to be mad at, and they don't want to be mad at Jerry, but like it is Jerry's fault.
It's just more so like just a small like annoyance, because at the end of the day the deals do get done,
right?
So like it's just annoying that you waited to sign Dak. It's annoying that we had to go. CD had to train off season away from the team, and then started the season off rusty.
Right.
It's like those things directly affect. Yeah, they're one. They're directly affecting the team in a negative way when it comes to winning.
Like, we're talking about Michael Parsons requesting trade when it's the beginning of training camp right now.
It's like, as a GM, nothing you do in term outside of like obviously the players you sign, but like there should be nothing you're doing that's affecting winning that directly. Like, your hand should not be that involved. A player like starting the first 4 or 5 games, like creating chemistry and getting into a groove that should have been done at training camp. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's crazy to think about like that. But
I mean, yeah, that's your owner, man. That's your owner. Well, let's stay in the NFC East division. Obviously, let's go out to Washington. Terry McLaurin has officially requested a trade, and Terry McLaurin, I applaud you, sir. I applaud you. If they don't want to pay you, they want to play chicken with you, brother. Go right ahead. I saw the metric. DK Metcalf is making $35 million a year now. Do you know how much Terry McLaurin is making?
less than 20.
He's making 19.5. Terry McLaurin had a career year. Like, he had 13 touchdowns last year. Yeah. DK had like, I think 6. And his own teammate, newly acquired Debo Samuel, got a contract extension, and now he's making more than Terry.
Right.
And in no world should Debo Samuel be making more than Terry McLaurin.
No.
In no world.
No, not on any team. Definitely not on the same team.
No. So, hey, man. And you know what I will say? Shout out to Dan Quinn. I don't know if you saw, but I saw his, because they were, I think they're doing like Bleacher Report, like basically sit-in interviews at Washington training camp. And, they're talking to Dan Quinn. They're talking to all the players, right, basically. And they're talking to Dan Quinn about the Terry McLaurin situation. And shout out to Dan Quinn, because he responded like, no, like, I get it. Obviously we want Terry here, but like, I get it. Like, he has to take care of his family and
right.
all this. He has to do what he has to do. He's like, at the end of the day, like, we got to come out here and we got to handle business. And, we wanted him here, but I understand it. Like, I respect him as a head coach for coming out and saying that. Cause
right.
I mean, man, look, Terry McLaurin, he deserves to get paid every dollar he wants.
Facts.
And
he had a career year in the he might have bet their best year. Like,
he's been
the only good component of the team.
Come on, man.
He got there.
Come on.
And that's coming from 2 direct rivals.
Yes, like Terry McLaurin is him. I don't care what anybody says. Terry McLaurin is a very, very underrated, very solid number 1 wide receiver. And he's been doing it ever since he got to the league, man. 8 years in now. He's 29 years old. Like, real talk, if I'm Terry McLaurin, I'm trying to get to Buffalo.
So
I'm trying to get to Buffalo. I'm trying to get to maybe a Pittsburgh, because they need a wide receiver too. But if Terry goes to Pittsburgh, DK is wide receiver 2 to me. But who else am I thinking about that need a wide receiver help? Buffalo, Pittsburgh. Who else needs wide receiver help?
Baltimore.
You know what? I would have said maybe, but then they brought in DeAndre Hopkins.
He's so old, man.
I'm sure they're viewing him, because, Rashad Bateman finally had a breakout year. They're probably viewing DeAndre as like that 1B. So, man, like, I would have been with you before, but yeah. There was another team I was thinking about. My friend Christian, he's a Giants fan, and he was talking about, we can go get you. I was like, okay, now I don't think that ever happened, because I don't think the Commanders would trade to the Giants. I mean, we've seen inter-rival divisional trades before, but I don't think that'll happen. And even though I just threw this out, I said, okay, if I'm Washington, let me get at least a first, a second, and let me get Kayvon Thibodeau.
Right now, who would you say is better, Malik Neighbors or
Terry McLaurin?
Yeah.
I think Malik Neighbors' ceiling is higher. I mean, he's younger, right? But I mean, you give him Terry McLaurin on the other side?
Well, yeah.
It's not. He's not going to the Giants. That's not happening. That's not happening. But yeah, no. If I'm Terry McLaurin, I mean, I'm trying to get to New York. I'm trying to get to Buffalo. We saw what Josh Allen did with Stephon Diggs,
right?
And we saw last year. That's all he was really missing was a number 1 wide receiver. His best receiver was Khalil Shakir. No disrespect, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's not doing Terry McLaurin.
No. So if I'm Josh Allen, I'm telling Brandon Beane, my GM, go get Terry.
Definitely.
Give up 2 first rounders and whatever else. Go get Terry.
I do think it is like a similar situation to Mike. I think he will get paid.
Do you?
I don't see him.
Just don't understand.
Like, I think the Commanders are in a position where they need to, like I forgot what team we were talking about, but it's like who? Because listen, I can't remember, but we were talking about a team who like the Mavericks.
Yeah.
They go to the finals and then trade away their best player.
Yeah.
Why would the Commanders go to the conference finals for and then trade away their best player?
Well, why are they playing chicken with him?
Why? That's just
like why are y'all playing chicken with him? Why are you bringing in Deebo Samuel and paying him before you pay me?
I mean, you look around the league, it's not. That was one thing I kind of did want to touch, like the Cowboys right now paying Micah. I mean, not every team there's some teams but like a lot of teams have contract disputes and holdouts and like they don't pay their play. It took all offseason for Jamar and T to get paid. Trey Hendrickson is like
we knew Jamar was going to get paid. They weren't going to let Jamar leave. T. Higgins kind of up in the air.
Yeah, but we saw Myles Garrett request trade because he didn't get paid. Is it gonna happen?
No, man.
It's almost like what comes with this.
Yeah,
negotiation.
Right. I just listen. If I'm Terry McLaurin at this point, I understand why he feels disrespected.
Definitely.
And I'd like listen. If I'm him, I'm like, all right. So y'all go ahead and see what you do with Deebo Samuel as your number one wide receiver, and send me somewhere that's going to pay me, and where I can win. Because again, Washington, they had a great season last year. I think they overachieved a little bit. Their defense is older, right? And O-line was kind of shaky. So we'll see. They brought in Laramie Thompson. We'll see. I don't know, man.
That's the thing, because since he's been a Commander,
yes,
they can offer him the most money.
Right.
So if they don't, like if they're just going to match other offers, then trade.
I just don't. Yeah, I'm serious, man. If I'm Terry McLaurin, like my list is short, man. Give me the Buffalo. Because I mean, I don't even know who. Curtis Samuel? That's their second best wide receiver?
Yeah, Coleman.
No, I'm saying Washington. With the Deebo Samuel, Curtis Samuel, like, yeah, okay, cool. See what you got. Zach Ertz, Eagles legend, but Zach Ertz, I mean, he's only getting older, so we'll see how that goes. I
don't think the Commanders will be that good this year.
So you think, okay, right? But you think in your mind, Terry McLaurin, a deal gets done with Washington?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'm here for the show. I'm here for the show. I'll sit back, eat my popcorn, watch Jerry continue to play with the Cowboys like they're a piece of Play-Doh, and then watch Washington fumble their way out of the kind of a number one wide receiver in Terry McLaurin. I'm here for the show. You kind of spoke on it because of the situations around the league. One situation got resolved. Shamar Stewart signed his contract.
Yep.
He is a member of the Cincinnati Bengals. So that happened. On the other hand, Trey Henderson does not have a contract yet, but he reported to training camp. I did not like that he reported to training camp. I didn't like the Terry McLaurin reported to training camp either. I don't like how he walked back his stance, basically saying that it was selfish.
Yeah.
And, he doesn't want to be distracting to the team. Dude, like, that's the crazy part. Because these owners and front offices will make it seem like you're the problem.
And he has to go along with it.
Like, I know, man. Like, that's crazy. I'm literally your best player on your worst side of the ball. I was responsible for at least 45% of our sacks last year. I was an all-pro player. I led the league in sacks. You don't want to pay me, and I'm the problem?
Right.
I feel bad, man. I feel bad for Trey Henderson. I really wish he hadn't reported because, man, once you do that, you have no leverage.
Yeah.
You do that, you have no leverage. I hope he's holding in. I don't know if I think he is holding in, that holding in now where they just show up and they don't participate in anything.
Yeah.
That Mike is holding in.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin is holding in, I believe. Man, I don't know why teams don't want to pay their guys, man. Like, I don't understand it. If you're the Bengals, like, they've been notoriously cheap. That, everybody's telling me they went out of character paying Jamar and T. We knew they were going to pay Jamar. T was up in the air. If I was T. Higgins, I would have left. He did it. They paid Joe Burrow. Like, you got to pay guys, man. Like, you're not going to win in this league if you don't pay guys, if you're not willing to pay guys. So I don't understand what Washington's doing. I don't understand what Cincy's doing. But again, I'm here for the show. I'll eat my popcorn. I'll sit back and I'll watch these teams implode, and I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, they either let the guys walk, lose them, or have to trade them away and get worse as a team, or just lose out on extra money in the salary cap for waiting too long. So
I don't understand it. I do not understand it. Last Thursday, that was the first football game we had this preseason. Hall of Fame game. Did you watch any of it?
I saw a couple clips. I was at work, so I was working the
hot ones. Yeah. I watched a little bit of it. I mean, Trey Lance was a starter. Kyle Allen was a starter for Detroit. No starters actually played. So I mean, it was bad football. But
I saw Trey Lance throw a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, he had a great game against the fourth and fifth stringers.
I've seen him have terrible, god awful games against fourth and fifth.
So it's funny because, I mean, I wouldn't. I can't take stock in this because Trey Lance is doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
really. In Thursday's game, Trey Lance was the best player on the field.
Yeah.
So he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. But again, like I said, it was the Hall of Fame game. Hall of Fame happened. Stanley Sharp's now a Hall of Famer. Jaron Allen's a Hall of Famer. I don't know who else made it. But I don't even want to get into that. I want to talk about the prospective list for 2026.
Yes, I have it pulled up.
You have it pulled up right now? Do you want to go ahead and read off the list? Go ahead
and read it, and then you just tell me if you think. Right, we don't have to do if they're a first ballot. You just think they're a Hall of Famer in general.
Got it.
All right. So Larry Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Drew Brees.
Yes.
Phillip Rivers.
Yes.
Jason Witten. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. I'll say yes.
Frank Gore.
He's third all time in NFL rushing yards. My friend made the argument today. That's just because he played forever.
That's an ability in itself. One,
You think so? Frank Gore's Hall of Famer to you?
Yeah, and two, I think especially
he had
football, he didn't really much win anything, but he's only a running back. What can he really?
He played in one Super. I gotta look at what else he did. Did he ever make an All-Pro team?
Let's see. No, not Frank Grillo.
Did Frank Gore ever make an All-Pro team?
Frank Gore, his career highlights: second team All-Pro, 5-time Pro Bowl, NFL 2010s All-Decade team.
It's freaking Hall of Famer. See, because I'm struggling with him because I'm also struggling with
16,000 yards.
Yeah, he's third. Yeah, because I'm also struggling with another name on that list. My favorite player growing up, LaShawn McCoy. I'm struggling with him too. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm tempted to say yes, that LaShawn McCoy at least had 2 All-Pro seasons. I did. Dang, it's Frank. You know what? Do I think Frank Gore is a Hall of Famer? No, but do I think he's going to get in? Yes.
Okay. Julian Edelman.
No, absolutely not.
I don't think so either. Marquise Pouncey.
What was he the one on the Steelers? I was struggling with that because him and his brother are eligible for the Hall of Fame.
Let's see. Yes,
he was on the Steelers. How many All-Pro teams did he make?
He made 2-time first team All-Pro, 3-time second team All-Pro, 9-time Pro Bowler.
Wow. I was like, yeah, I mean, I guess you got to give it to him, right?
Wasn't on the Super Bowl team.
He wasn't?
No,
I think he came in. I think they came in right after that.
Yeah, he got drafted in 2010.
Yeah. Literally right after that.
Next year. Go back to the list. Sean McCoy, already talked about it. Funny, but you didn't give your answer.
I would argue yes, but I would understand if he if folks would say no.
Mm-hmm.
To me, because he. LaShawn McCoy was one of the best running backs in the 2010s. That's a fact, right?
Yeah.
He had 2 All-Pro seasons.
That's right.
I mean, LaShawn McCoy was that guy. I mean, I'm willing to bet if he finishes his career with us in Philly, there's no doubt about it. He's first ballot Hall of Famer. But he got shipped out to Buffalo, which he had a good run in Buffalo, but then after that, everything kind of fell off. I mean, he has 2 Super Bowl rings, Granted, not as a key contributor, but
Right.
yeah, I'll be a little biased. I'm gonna give it to him, man. Oh, I'm gonna give it to him. Yeah.
As much as I hated LaShawn McCoy, the Eagle, as much as I despise LaShawn McCoy, the color or the angle, I'd say yeah, he's a Hall of Fame.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Thomas Davis.
Thanks. I don't even know because he wasn't even. He was playing second fiddle to Luke Keith.
Yeah.
You know, like what? Well, did he make any All Pro teams?
First team All Pro.
Once.
That 2015 team.
I think so. No, I don't think so. He was like a very good linebacker at times, but hey, I don't think so.
Greg Olson.
I'm still saying no.
I think he is.
I thought about that immediately.
Alec. Oh,
no, I was just gonna say if y'all don't remember, like one of our first episodes, me and Linda argued about that. I still don't think Greg Olson's Hall of Famer.
Alex Smith.
Absolutely not.
And Dez Bryant.
It's a no for me, dog. Respectfully. Dez Bryant was a very good receiver, but not long enough.
That's a yes for me. He was.
But he didn't even he put up 10,000 receiving yards for his career.
His career, he has.
How many years did he even play?
7,500.
Come on, man. Like
he played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, those last two don't really count, like 8.
But you're right. Come on, man. 7,500. Like, Lando, I can't, bro. I'm sorry. I can't.
16 touchdowns, 13 touchdowns.
How many touchdowns total?
75.
See, that's impressive. Megatron has 83. That's impressive.
Then those years, Megatron was the only receiver that was better than him.
Oh, man. I don't know about that, Chief.
2013, 2014, like.
I need to. You gonna make me look this up. NFL receiving yards. You said in 2013?
2014.
NFL receiving yards leader 2013. 2014?
Yeah.
2014. I'm looking this up, folks. I'm looking this up. Like, hold on. Julio Jones?
No.
Hold on. Are you saying Dez Bryant was better than Julio Jones?
Not his whole career, no.
Wait, what?
And Dez Bryant's prime, when they were playing at the same time, he was the better receiver. Julio had a better career and was the better overall receiver. But absolutely.
In 2014, you're telling me Dez Bryant was a better receiver than Julio Jones?
Yes.
That is. Wow, hold on. In 2014, is this 2014? This is okay. In 2014, Antonio Brown. Dez Bryant was not a better receiver than Antonio Brown because he was a receiving yards leader. He put up 1,600 yards, almost 1,700.
Dez had less yards, but Dez Bryant more touchdowns.
Yeah, he had 16 touchdowns. Antonio Brown had 13. Julio Jones.
He had 1,500 yards and 6 touchdowns. He had 10 more touchdowns than he did.
Oh, shit. Bro, I'm sorry. I don't think in any year Dez Bryant was better.
You cannot say somebody who has 10 more touchdowns. Some people don't even have 10 touchdowns the entire year.
But that's just
they didn't even have 10 touchdowns.
Okay. There can be a multitude of factors for that, though. Like offense, play calling, scheming guys open. I'm not faulting Dez Bryant for any of that. I'm just saying, in no way, shape, or form would I ever say that Dez Bryant was a better receiver than any season than Julio Jones.
And that's why my problem with people's eye test. Your eye test can tell you that. But as one guy is scoring 15, that's a touchdown a day.
Let me ask something. Was Dez Bryant a better receiver than Antonio Brown?
No, I guess not that year. He had the yards, then like the touchdowns, the 3 more touchdowns didn't make up. I don't know.
What was the most yards Dez Bryant ever put up in a season?
If he had 1,400.
That's the highest they ever put up?
Yeah. So Antonio had 8. So I'd say that was equal. He had 1,800 yards to Dez's 14, but Dez had 16 touchdowns to his 13.
Okay, but touchdowns must be a huge factor for you.
Touchdowns are more better than yards.
I think Julio demanded a lot more attention than, maybe not like a whole lot more, but like more attention than Dez Bryant required.
No.
You're tripping, man.
I've footage of Dez Bryant being double teamed on the line of scrimmage.
You don't think that happened to Julio probably like 10 times a game?
No.
You don't think Julio Jones got double covered majority of the game?
No, I'm not talking about just double covered. I'm talking about like on the line, two people like, man, this is like basketball box. There's like trying for ice him out.
I hear you. I'm sorry. I cannot in good faith say that even for a season, Dez Bryant was a better receiver than Julio Jones.
And everything disagrees with that. Because Julio, how many yards that season?
1,593.
100 more yards and 10 less touchdowns.
Bro, to be honest, it's not even about the touchdowns for me. I just know Julio was always the better player.
But that's not true. Like, what is him being the best? So 2014, what is him, like, what can agree with him being the better player?
Hold on. How many? Let's see. How many? Julio had 104. How many receptions in Dez? 88. How many yards per game? Julio averaged 100 yards, 106 yards per game. Dez averaged 82.
Okay.
That doesn't mean anything here.
Not as much. That's not the 20 yards a game. And not as much as the touchdown.
I'm sorry. I can't put as much stock in the touchdowns.
1 yard. You can't put stock in touchdown.
No, but I think
an extra 20 yards.
I can, but not that. Not enough to say Dez Bryant was the better receiver.
How in the world does a touchdown not equate to more production than
So let me ask something. If Dez had 1,400 yards?
Yeah.
If Dez only had 700 yards and 10 touchdowns, did you still make that argument?
No. And 700 yards and 10 touchdowns is not. That's what I'm saying. The yardage disparity is not even like. That's why I said with Antonio Brown, it's even more equal because the differences are more. He has way more yards, but Dez has and more touchdowns. Julio barely has more yards than him.
I am not saying Dez Bryant was not a very good receiver that year, and like for majority of his career, he was a very good receiver. Top 15, top 10.
I don't even care about that. How was that season not a better?
Because I cannot. I don't care. I cannot sit here and be like Dez Bryant 2014. Dez Bryant than Julio, because Julio was literally the best receiver on the planet.
He wasn't. No, he wasn't even the second.
Him and Antonio Brown were the best receivers on the planet.
No.
Yes, he was. You're not going to sit here and tell me Antonio Brown and Julio Jones were not the best receivers.
In 2014, they were not. Antonio Brown was. Dez Bryant was. Nobody. You cannot be better than somebody in a season if that person had 10 more touchdowns than he did.
I'm sorry, bro. I can't get with you on this.
I don't understand what you're saying is like, it doesn't even fit. Because like, how can you just say, I don't put stock in the touchdowns?
It's not that I don't put stock in the touchdowns, but like when it comes to this, it's not enough. Like it's not.
What? That's what I'm saying. So what did Julio do that made him a better receiver? You're saying it's 20 extra yards a game. That's enough. Julio Jones. Do you understand how many touchdowns 10 is?
He does that 10?
He had 10 more.
Okay. Yeah, 16. Okay.
Julio's thick.
Bro, I'm sorry. I will take Julio Jones every day and twice on.
And you'll lose because how? Because when he gets 1,500, Dez will have 1,400 and getting a touchdown. So you're getting the exact same production yardage wise.
I can't be
a chasm of a drop off.
So look at why is Dez Bryant Hall of Fame? He put up 7,500 total yards.
Yeah,
and 75. So why is he Hall of Famer?
Because of the 75 touchdowns.
That's what I know.
It is. The seven, like, that's not just, people don't just do that. Like, in the league, people don't just do so before we go. So if will 75 touchdowns be the lowest of the Hall of Fame players?
No, probably not.
Is 7,500 yards going to be the lowest of the Hall of Fame players?
Receiver wise, it might be up. I guarantee. If I said it might be up there, not the lowest, but it might be up there. It's something to add, and you might not be able to find a cumulative list like that, though. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. Dez Bryant had, let me see, how many good years would we say? Oh, the NFL just hired a new interim executive director of the Players Association. We'll see how that goes. Let's just click on Dez Bryant here. Yeah. Are you going to hear me to find a cumulative list like you want? I don't think you're going to be able to find one, but let me see, man. Dez Bryant had 3 seasons in which he put up over 1,000 yards. 3. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. He's not a Hall of Famer for me, Rod.
I'll give you another Cowboys running wide receiver, Drew Pearson.
What was his career number?
And I know that,
but he don't win Super Bowls, though.
This is like the individual. That definitely helps him. But like, as like what individual, he has 7,800 yards and 48 touchdowns.
How many rings he got?
He won one. He won 2 of them.
Okay,
no, he only won 1.
Really?
He was only won 1 of the ring.
That definitely boosted him, though. And didn't he make plays in the Super Bowl?
He was the first 88.
I'm sorry.
Freakish Charlie Joyner. Let's see what is this is just a random receiver in the Hall of Fame.
I'm sorry. Dez Bryant is not a Hall of Famer for me, bro. Yeah, he was a very good receiver at times. Had 3,000-yard seasons.
Oh, this dude played for a long time.
Yeah, look,
and he got drafted in 1969. Played until 1986. Almost had a 20-year career.
How many yards he put up?
He only had 65 touchdowns.
How many yards did he put up?
12,000. But
he only had 65 touchdowns?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why it's not I so much saying I just think he's a first ballot. I wouldn't even be upset if he didn't get in.
I just don't think.
But in 2014, he was a better receiver than Julio Jones.
I cannot agree with that. But I hear you. I can't agree with that. Keep going down the list, Drag. I don't see it.
Steven
Gostkowski. Yeah, how many Super Bowls did he win with the Patriots?
Probably at least 3 or 4.
Because I don't think he was. He definitely wasn't a better kicker than Adam Vinatieri. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Steven Gostkowski's.
He won 3 of the Super Bowls, first team All-Pro twice, second team All-Pro once.
Oh.
Let's see.
Maybe, I guess.
The kicker.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
He probably has game winners.
Shoot. Who did y'all have? What was y'all's kicker's name? Dan? Yeah, he'll probably get in, right?
Basically, because he had had he not had his small drop off, statistically, he would have been the most accurate kicker.
Yeah, he'll probably get in. So I guess, yeah, sure. Steven Gostkowski, go ahead.
Geno Atkins.
No, and it's because I looked up his numbers. He has, I think, 75 career sacks.
75 and a half.
Yeah, I think he was
a first team All-Pro.
5-time.
Yeah.
He's a 5-time first team All-Pro?
2011, 2012, 2015, 2016, 2017.
Oh, hold on. Dang, see, but it's there's another name on that list, Jarrell Casey. He had 50 and a half career sacks. And I know he didn't make the All-Pro team like Geno Atkins did. Wow. I think I missed that part. Geno Atkins is a 5-time first team All-Pro?
Mm-hmm. And those seasons, he had 12 and a half sacks one season, 11.
Yeah, he only had what, three double-digit sack seasons?
Yeah, and then 2 with 9. So right there.
Geno Atkins, 5-time first-team All-Pro is impressive. You know what? He'll probably get in as a second ballot. He'll probably get in as a second ballot. Would I put him in as a second ballot? Oh, man. I'd put him in over Jarrell Casey. Yeah, I put him in over Jarrell Casey. So yeah, sure.
Yeah. Then we got Mike Pouncey, the brother.
He played for Miami. Was his career, right?
Yeah. He was a center.
How many?
No All-Pro, sports Pro Bowl. So
No.
I feel like they just didn't want to leave him out because his brother.
Like some of these names, like, and we'll get into it when we finish the list. Like they just shouldn't even be eligible.
Jarrell Casey.
No.
Yeah, no.
He was a really good player at Townsend, Tennessee, but no.
Todd Gurley.
Absolutely not. In what world is Todd Gurley in?
Yeah.
We even talking about this.
Let's see. Pull up the number.
And I'll say this right now. Todd Gurley's knees hold. He's one of the best running backs right now.
Yeah.
His knees can hold up.
One-time Offensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, two-time first-team All-Pro, one-time second.
Could not stay healthy.
But yeah.
He just could not stay healthy.
We watched him do it twice, but his career numbers are...
His career rushing yards.
I was about to say...
Like what? 4,000?
6,000.
Come on, man.
And he has 67 touchdowns.
Come on. Like, bro, Todd Gurley was on a Hall of Fame trajectory.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, his knees just cut out.
Don't they? And I think
he should not even be, like, no one in their right mind should say, yeah, we're going to put out the list. Todd Gurley's on there. Like, what?
Yeah, no, I agree. He should not be. I think injuries definitely are the reason.
Yeah, Julian Edelman, like,
I don't think Julian, it wasn't good enough. I think Todd Gurley.
He wasn't, but he just had moments in the Super Bowl. Like, that's it. Like, if you look up Julian Edelman's career numbers, like, what is it? Like, I don't even, like,
it's there.
You could probably make more. I mean,
he was a slot, like, gadget guy.
Myself, yeah, you could probably make a better argument for Dez Bryant than Julian Edelman.
He has 6,000 620 catches, 6,822 yards, 36 touchdowns.
Bro, come on, dog.
Yeah,
no,
but he's a 3-time Super Bowl champion. He got a Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, come on, man. No,
that's why I think that, like, they
got to stiffen up, man.
There's no, like,
it's not a set parameter.
Yeah.
It's not a set parameter.
Some guys are getting in on team success. Some guys,
dude. Like, you got to be the best of the best.
And then just to round out the list, Sean Lee, do I think so? But
no, I don't think so either. He would have been.
Yeah, I think same with Todd Gurley. He was good enough. When he got to play, but he just wasn't. His injuries where he was a one-time, all first-team All-Pro, two-time Pro Bowler, and that's just about it.
Yeah.
Dang, it said he played for 10 years, but
how many games? How many seasons did he play in double-digit games?
10 years, but he only played in
double-digit games. How many? Probably one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm surprised it was even that.
Because he had one complete season he didn't play. Complete to injury. One season with 6 games. 1 season with 5 games, 1 season he played in, but only started 2 his last season.
Right. Like, dude, we're going to mess around and see freaking Leighton Vander Esch on this list in a few years.
Well, no, he was never even.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is Todd Gurley?
But Todd Gurley was amazing when he got Leighton Vander Esch he was good for 1 year.
The best.
But I get what you're saying.
The best ability is availability, and Todd Gurley lacked that. I'm sorry.
Definitely.
No disrespect. He lacked it.
Yeah. But
it's just crazy some of the guys on that list, man.
That's the list, yeah, but it's, like we said, there's no, like,
there's no
parameters, no lot really. They have their stipulations, I guess, that they know, but yeah, it's not.
No, it
looks like there's no, like, consistency in making it in and out.
Right. Yeah, we'll see, man. Hall of Fame is making me say basketball too. Like, I'm sorry, Tracy McGrady's not a Hall of Famer to me, but I'm a down that hill. It is what it is.
I think that's insane.
Tracy McGrady. I don't think Tracy McGrady's Hall of Famer.
What?
I don't think Vince Carter's Hall of Famer either. Tracy McGrady literally never won a playoff series.
I don't care. He's one of the greatest
scorers. Like, and I'm not gonna say it's empty stats, but like he could not get out of the first round. You're that prolific as a scorer. They're rivaling you against Kobe in his prime, that you can't get out of the first round once. What?
I mean, it'd be different if he was having terrible performances in those playoff games. He was just being Tracy McGrady.
I know.
It just wasn't.
We've seen lesser guys, though, lead their teams out of the first round.
Which is why I think that it should be irrelevant that he couldn't, because
so postseason success
he's clearly a better player than this guy who did have the life.
So how much does postseason success weigh to you then?
Almost none.
Really?
In terms of like being an individual, like that's like the entire argument right now surrounding this Jalen Hurts and Cam Newton debate.
Yeah,
we are discussing who individuals and what they are able to do on the field, on the court. Team success is honestly like the last thing on the list. If I'm playing basketball and I can score,
yes,
pass, dribble, shoot, do everything better than you, the fact that you're on the better team, does not mean you're a better player than me.
I would agree with you when it comes to the All-Star voting, like for the NBA All-Star, like Pro Bowl, all that, right? Because like I feel like those should be very individual. Like it's not my fault that I'm dropping 30, like an efficient 30, right? Because you got to look at the efficiency and the advanced stats. If I'm dropping an efficient 30 and like 4, like I'm doing what I need to do to help my team win, and we're just not winning, it's not my fault. I still deserve to be recognized for that in an All-Star game or whatever, right? When it comes to the Hall of Fame, though, I gotta look at the postseason, man.
But I think that's the same thing. Like the players who are getting All-Star votes consistently or every night, they're going to be the same people that are Hall of Famers.
Yeah,
but because like it's the same. I think in the same sense, like if I'm out there putting up an efficient 30 and doing it's not my fault that we can't win a playoff game.
It's Tracy McGrady.
It's the same way. I'm not getting into this whole debate, but Michael Jordan was 1-9 in his first 10 playoffs.
Yeah. Okay.
And at that point in you're not gonna say he's not still the best player in the game. No, you literally called him God, and because at the end of the day, the team your team can be better than my team, but I see a better player than you are.
Yes. Is Tracy McGrady a Hall of Fame talent? Yeah, I just. For me, man,
even with basketball, it's not even just the NBA.
It's not just the
NBA. You can't say from high school. Like, he doesn't even have like the college.
Right. But I mean, did he play on the Olympic teams? I think he did. Yeah.
I don't think he has any gold medals.
Well, then, yeah.
Why not? I wonder.
Yeah, but why not? Is Tracy McGrady a Hall of Fame talent? 1,000%.
He probably played in 04.
1,000%. But I'm sorry, man. You can't get out of the playoff. You can't get out of the first round of the playoffs.
Well, actually, no, he never played on.
He didn't even have any Olympic. Like he has no.
He played in FIBA Americans Championship.
And
I wonder why. I'm gonna look that up later.
Carmelo to me is a Hall of Famer. Vince Carter, I said he's not a Hall of Famer to me. I care about postseason success, man. I always see more than
Carmelo doesn't have much.
Carmelo at least made it to the conference finals.
Once.
He made it.
Yeah,
he made it.
Tracy McGrady's kind of standing alone with zero playoff wins.
But like lesser guys have done more. I just have made people rise. Excuse me, but like prolific score. I'm not arguing that. Tracy McGrady, Hall of Fame talent, 1,000%. He's in the Hall of Fame now, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, I think he's in. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk, but I don't think him. I don't think his cousin Vince is a Hall of Famer. I don't. I feel like after he left Toronto, like everything just kind of. And I don't appreciate the way he left Toronto. Honestly, like if Kawhi Leonard had went on a plateau like Vince Carter did after he left San Antonio, we're not. I mean, there's no question. Like there's no way we're even talking about him and the brother talking about him now.
Yeah, his career after Toronto.
Yeah, man, it was just
journeyman.
Yeah. He had a decent run in New Jersey, but he was not the same player
for sure.
He was not the same player at all. Yeah, man, that's the Hall of Fame, man. It's.
I would agree, Vince is, and I'm looking at he's All-Star, never was all first team All NBA. He was all second team one year, all third team another year.
Like he
rookie of the year.
Then we're talking about Vince. Like it's Vince or Kobe. Like. the bitch was supposed to be the next Jordan. That's what they were, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they were marketing him as, and then that was the whole thing. But no, he went out of Toronto, and then everything happened, you know?
Trying to see what was his. I mean, his best year, he averaged 27.
Yeah.
That was one of his, that.
In Toronto, right?
Yeah, Toronto. He averaged another 27 his first year in New Jersey.
Did he? I was about to say, did he average?
And then he averaged a 25 in New Jersey. So he had a couple games.
He had, yeah, it just, like, you saw it, though, man. Like, you watched it, you just knew, like, he's not, I mean, he could still score, but it just, nah, man.
And then you would think, just him being Vince Carter, he'd have, like, a couple slam dunk champions. He only won one.
Yeah. Yeah. Iconic dunker, best dunker of all time.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did get in, but
he's gonna get in
because it's so he's gonna get to easy, obviously, but
he's gonna get in.
You're an all-time great, but I think that,
does he have a championship from UNC? Did he win one?
And
I don't know if he won one.
I don't think so.
But he's gonna get in. They're not gonna, the NBA basketball is not gonna do Vince Carter dirty like that. He's gonna get in.
She was there from 95 to 98.
He might have a ring.
Wow. How many rings do you think North Carolina has?
No.
Yeah.
I would say at least Jordan won one. Is it, I'm going to say 5?
It's 6.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. I just thought they would be like a lot, but
no, I remember like UNC, like they win, but they won very spaced out.
Yeah.
Vince win one? No, yeah, okay.
Because he was there from 95 to 98.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won one in 93, and then 05 was the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's the Hall of Fame, bro.
Yeah.
That's the Hall of Fame. They pick and choose, and they make exceptions for who they make exceptions for. It is what it is. There's no clear parameters for any sport. It is what it is. But staying on basketball, Lakers fan here. We saw the news yesterday. Luka Doncic got his contract, not the contract he wanted, or he was planning to sign, obviously, for 3 years, $165 million. And let me just say this, because we spoke about it before recording. For any of you clowns that don't understand the context of when I say the Dallas Mavericks are going to catch hell from Luka for the next decade, what I mean by that is he is going to routinely try to drop 60 on their heads every chance he gets. Why? Because he used to play for the Mavericks. Why? Because the Mavericks traded him when he thought he had just bought a house there. He thought he was going to be there his entire career, right? And the man who traded him is Nico Harrison, who still works where? In Dallas.
Yeah. And they cost him, what?
They cost him like over $150 million.
Right.
So if you don't think Luka Doncic is going to have some residual resentment,
definitely.
If you cost me $100, I'm feeling away.
I've seen like players like try to kill their former team all the time.
Yes, come on, man. So yeah, Dallas is gonna catch hell every chance Luka can give it to him.
Yeah,
but your thoughts? Lakers secured their future.
Yeah.
Are you even gonna be like a Lakers fan once LeBron retires?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's which I've said it. Well, my whole plan for after LeBron retired was to become a Luka fan.
Okay, so this is working out perfect.
Yeah, it worked. It's insane. So yeah, we will be with the Lakers for at least the next 3 years. I'm excited for that. Hopefully they can build for the now. Also, because they, like I said in the last episode, they're so adamant about securing the future. When
they did it now.
So you have a top 3 player, I think, in the NBA. I think that maximizing those 3 years, because I think LeBron will play in at least one of them, most likely 2.
Yeah.
3 at the
he think he plays. Oh my God, he'd be what, 43, 44?
He turns, because he's 40 right now.
Yeah, I mean that's slightly boys. Come on, man.
I mean they've said it every year since he turned 35, but.
Okay.
But it's just like, that's what I'm saying. these 3 years,
Yeah.
the potential can be maximized. It's kind of just up to the front office, but definitely
New front office in place.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely excited he got his contract and happy for him. He got as much money as he could have based off the situation, but
did him dirty, dog.
It is what it is. Thank you. Sorry for Luka's money. Sorry for his pockets.
Yeah.
Thankful for them. Just let's just hope the front office can do what they need to do.
Right.
They got a couple more contracts coming up soon. Austin Reeves.
Austin, is he? Because he just signed last year, didn't he?
Thought.
I think he signed last year.
Because he's been in.
He signed like a 4-year, $60 million deal, I think.
He's been
like
in
3 years.
They were saying we need to, like, if we're going to extend him or trade him, basically, because he's just on his trajectory, and it's like we might want to get in front of it.
Right. I think they just need to make a decision on whether they think he's going to be a staple piece,
right?
For the now and for the future. Or if you feel like you can go get somebody better, package him with something else, and I guess you go do it.
DeAndre Ayton's on the last year of his deal,
right?
So
right.
They got some stuff coming up, but this offseason they address the biggest issue. Obviously, actually, I would say the two biggest issues.
Big man, and what else?
Extending Luka.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I thought that was gonna happen. I never thought Luka was gonna like leave the Lakers after one. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought that was gonna happen, so I wasn't worried about that. Truth be told.
Yeah, it's just you never know. It wasn't where he chose to go, and if you give him an option, like, I can go anywhere, who knows? But he, like you said, he decided to stay. So happy for everybody around, and happy to see where it goes.
Yeah, yeah. Before we get out of here, let's talk about another team in California, the Golden State Warriors. They're kind of in a standstill right now with their restricted free agent Jonathan Kuminga. The word on the street is Jonathan Kuminga wants to leave. He wants to go to Sacramento. Sacramento's offered him a lucrative contract, like a 4-year deal, I believe. They've guaranteed him a starting spot. And they've made offers to Golden State, and the Warriors have rebuffed them. I saw one of the offers, I think was Malik Monk and a first rounder. They said no. Another team that's interested in Jonathan Kuminga is the Phoenix Suns. I don't like that for Kuminga, honestly.
Really?
If I'm the Warriors, because if he stays and, he signs the qualifying offer, it's going to be like 1 year, $9-10 million.
Yeah.
Right? Here's the thing. How much do you fight for a disgruntled player that doesn't want to be there?
What's the point?
You know what I'm saying?
Move on, everybody. You gain something while you can in the trade.
Right.
Make him happy, make the other, and then,
thinking about making him happy because they don't want to make him happy. But
it's like by not making him happy, you're hurting yourself.
Right.
And it's like everybody could at least gain a little bit of something. And I don't understand.
If I'm going to State, I would try to go get a Zach LaVine, but I would settle for a DeMar.
Yeah.
I would try to go get Zach LaVine, but I would settle for a DeMar. If you give me DeMar in a first, maybe 2 firsts, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'd probably pull the trigger on that deal because, the Warriors' real hole is that big man. But again, we don't know what the Kings are doing, right? They're kind of all over the place. But if they're fully hitting the reset button, then I guess if you want to, unload Sabonis.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing that.
Definitely.
I'm not doing that, but I'm not the Kings. The Kings, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what their plan is. But yeah, Jonathan Kuminga, man, he's been at a standstill all summer. Free agency is kind of coming on, and he's just
in limbo.
Yes. Sean Sharania, he said he spoke to him, and he wants to go to Sacramento. He's spoken on Zoom calls with Sacramento. He wants to go to Sacramento, and Golden State is saying no. So I kind of feel bad for him. I believe in Jonathan Kuminga as a player. Him and Steve Kerr, I don't know what the disconnect was, bro, because I really thought when they drafted him, it was going to be okay, this guy is going to be the bridge. He will take over as the best player once Steph retires.
Right.
And they just did not, the development plan did not work, or I don't know what it was, man. I don't know what Steve Kerr's issues with him were. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that they meshed well.
Yeah.
Obviously, like just based on looking at the situation, I think that, like you said, that Steve Kerr just couldn't really find the right fit for him because he, like with Sacramento, they plan on him coming into, like you said, they guarantee him a starting role, a lucrative contract. They see him as that player, and Steve Kerr has him coming off the bench. Steve Kerr has him just not being utilized like that. So,
Right.
like I said, it'd be in his best interest. The Golden State isn't really much interested in what's in his best interest, but just coming from a player's point, him getting out of that situation is what's best for him. They just gotta figure something out. Because even with Golden State, I feel like having a player with that type of potential is almost like hurting your team as well.
Yeah.
Because it's like you got this gym being used in the wrong way, taken away from people that you could be using correctly, or you could use him the right way. It's just like,
because if I'm Golden State, honestly, my starting five would be Steph, Jimmy, John Kuminga, Draymond, and then maybe they can go get Al Horford.
Oh, that's a big lineup.
Yeah. But that would be my starting five.
Yeah.
And I'd be okay with it. I'd be okay with that. But I don't know. Hopefully John Kuminga, his representation can figure something out. Because you hate to see it.
Definitely.
You hate to see it. Well, on that note, that is a wrap on this episode of Birds at the Rodeo. I'm Eric, your resident Eagles fan.
I'm Orlando, the resident Cowboys fan.
And thank you for checking us out. Please like, comment, subscribe.
If this is your first time watching, leave us a comment. Let us know.
Yes.
Tell us what you liked or what you didn't like.
Disagree with.
Agreed with you.
Agree with.
We want to know everything.
Right. Who you think is a Hall of Famer? Is Dez Bryant a Hall of Famer to you? He's not to me.
He isn't. Whether he is or not, he was a better receiver in 24 Julio Jones.
Strongly disagree with that. But hey, on that note, we'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Later.
Bye. Stay.
Jamal with a stroke of genius.
It's me.